What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So Danilov Sergey was the guy who shocked the bodybuilding world by winning France Pro against Quentin. That made him the first athlete to qualify for the Olympia next year. So this video of him meeting Hadi Choopan, that is getting viral all over the bodybuilding platforms. And that is because of the size of this guy. Even Hadi Choopan seems to be very impressed with his enormous size and how massive he is. So Sergey was pretty much of the same height as Quentin Beastwood. So nearly 6'2" or maybe 6'3". And the man came in hard as nails at France Pro earlier this year. So this is a real-life cartoon character. And winning France, that was just the beginning of his pro career. And just take a look at the names that he was able to beat in France this year, other than Quentin, who was the obvious favorite to win that show. Hassan Mustafa, James Hollingshead. So there are two guys who have stepped on the Olympia stage multiple times in the past. So it was a crazy sight to see a guy that huge, that massive, walking around in Dubai at the expo just this past weekend. And we should definitely look forward to his Olympia debut, as he has a whole year to make some solid gains, some progress in his physique, and show up with some crazy improvements next year in October. So his ability to bring great condition, that is already there, as we all just saw that at France Pro this year. Before you scroll or blink too hard, have you subscribed yet? Please don't make me bring out the emotional blackmail. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. It's free, it's painless, and that makes me look way cooler than I actually am. So no half measures, no slowing down for Andrew Jagged, who is now in Romania already to finish his prep there. So guess who was there, spotting Andrew during his very recent back workout? Kamal, the former 212 Olympia champion, the same guy who pushed Andrew to his absolute limits in those last 6 to 8 weeks leading into the Olympia. So every year we see people claiming big things before the Olympia. But what Kamal said about 4 weeks out from the Olympia this year, that Andrew will have more detail in the hamstrings and the glutes than anyone has ever seen from him before. The claim was 100% true, as we saw the very best of Andrew at the Olympia this year, who many believe should have won the Olympia title this year. So there have been strong rumors that Andrew is gonna be entering the Arnold Ohio next year, and he will 100% be one of the biggest favorites to win that show and also win a very big paycheck. So what do we expect from Andrew at this upcoming Romania Pro? I think we should expect him to level up from the Olympia this year as the third place at the Olympia that gave him that automatic qualification for the Olympia next year. So he's entering this upcoming Romania Pro without any pressure, and just to make a statement that next year is gonna be his year, not just at the Arnold, but he's coming for that Olympia title too. So great to see a top 10 Olympian Vito posting his blood work post-Olympia this year. So this is something we do not see from the top level IFBB pros very often. So Vito posting this stuff on a public platform that will encourage the young and new aspiring bodybuilders who idolize him and follow him to go through the same protocol and get their blood work done at least twice per year. So considering that Vito had a very long year, although he only did 2 shows, the Arnold Brazil and the Olympia, but he was prepping for most part of the year because he was supposed to do the Pittsburgh Pro as well. But he had to pull out of the Pittsburgh Pro because of the lat tear. So considering all those factors, Vito seemed to be very happy with the results here. So he's a very young guy, and it's so nice to see him staying on top of the health game, making sure he's 100% okay, because this is just the start, just the beginning of his bodybuilding career. And we know longevity is the name of the game. So if a guy like Vito, he has to compete at the top level for let's say another 10 years, he has to make sure that all of his health markers, they stay intact. And we know he has a very realistic chance of having a very solid career because the guy is only 28 years old and sky is the limit for him. So will good Vito jump in one of these post-Olympia shows like Romania Pro or Poland Pro or maybe the Big Man Weekend? At this point we do not know, but the man has been training pretty damn heavy and he has been going through some intense workout sessions just 2 weeks after the Olympia. So chances are he might compete in one of these upcoming shows. So Patrick Tuor just lost two of his very genetically gifted athletes in the last 6 weeks or so. First, it was Stefan Matala and then the 212 Olympia champion, Keon Pearson. But now he has another genetic freak on the board, who is Mark Hector. So Mark Hector, after having a disappointing finish to his season this year, he's now working with Patrick. Now some can argue, how was Mark's 2025 season a disappointing one? Well, he placed top 3 in Italy, and the man is a competitive bodybuilder who has been competing for many years now. So he came to Italy and Germany to win those shows, not to come in second or third. So it was a disappointing finish for him, in a sense, that another year of his pro career that went by, where Mark Hector was unable to make it to the biggest bodybuilding stage, and the man is still looking for his first pro win. So Mark is a guy with craziest looking delts and the chest. His side chest is so damn insane. His quads from the front, they are now a lot more balanced with his upper body. So if we go a few years back, that wasn't the case, as he was always top heavy. So he has addressed that issue of his in the past 1 year or so. He also has an amazing most muscular shot. Now if we talk about the weaknesses on him or his weak shots, neither his front double nor the front lat, they are his strongest shots. So this is where he lost a lot of ground, both in Italy and Germany. And that is what him and Patrick, who is without a doubt one of the best coach in the bodybuilding industry today, together they will try to fix that. So is Mark done for the year, or will he jump into the last show of the year, the Big Man Weekend, the same way he did last year? Well, he's holding on to a very decent condition 4 weeks post-show. But Patrick Tuor, he has been a huge advocate of a new athlete going through an off-season cycle with him before jumping into his first show with him. So what do you guys think of Mark's potential in the next 2 or 3 years? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.